As promised, here's the first referendum question of the season. A 2.5 GPA should be required to leave the country. Yes or no? You have until Wednesday to vote. Answer reveals will come on our social media platforms. Happy voting. So, I have a secret. Every time I think about how strange this life is and how hard it is to exist, I focus on the good things. Most importantly, how I can't wait to walk down the aisle. Not that aisle, this one. I think it's safe to say that the general consensus is that Bahamians are born with a passport in hand. It's no secret that Bahamians let go, especially when there's a chance to shop. I mean, yeah, we love new sights and sounds, but I get it. Any opportunity to buy essential items and not be charged for it 3 times? I'm definitely taking. All fun and jokes aside, Bahamians have caught a serious travel bug, and I couldn't be prouder. I think it has something to do with realizing the gravity of what it means to be a speck on the map. It's a sense of adventure and the pursuit of understanding that drives many of us. And, well, partying. Because the people need body. Even when we island hop, domestic travel has increased so much over the years. And it's such a beautiful thing to pour back into our local economies. Also, for the record, Family Island Drunk just hit different. Welcome to a new season. This is episode 1. It's giving flights, not feelings. It's only right to start with a little nostalgia. Let's talk about family vacations.
I've been going to theme parks from I was born.
Every summer we'd go to Universal Studios, both sides, and Disney World.
You ever been to a theme park and your parents was like make the sandwiches or make lunch so you don't have to pay?
Oh, absolutely. Mommy let me serve the bread and the cheese and the bag and the sausages.
I spent a lot of time traveling to places like New York. My mom used to like to do cruises, so there'll be a lot of that. Good fun. Lots of good food. Nothing to really rave about. Like, my dad's side of the family doesn't really travel together as often. So mostly my mom's side of the family, they could be a little conservative. So it wasn't too much wilding out. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. I'd do it again.
To get a picture, and we was able to get the turkey leg and the slam bomb in the bag, the snacks for sure.
I haven't been on a family vacation so long. Like, I feel like I haven't been on a family vacation since I was 10. So I don't have any real recollection. I feel like the last one I was on, my sister got arrested.
My family vacations, lit. Let me tell you why. My family know I borderline alcoholic, and I just don't give a what they think. Like, anyway. So I just do me, and they just be lit because they allow me to be me, and they, everyone just is like kind of mind their own business. It just be sweet, babe.
Oh no, it's just like she just was speeding. It wasn't like yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't do family vacations. I got family that live in the States, but I go over there and party. But my family over here, we don't got it. We dysfunctional bad.
I used to go in the summers with my aunt. I remember one summer we went with like all my cousins and my uncle and like my other uncle and my Grammy. And I hated it. I realized from then I don't like people. It's a blur. Period.
On my dad's side of the family, we usually like getting a timeshare. We like
right.
Rooms.
What was popular? What was it? Western Gates? Is that what
Western Gates in Orlando. Oh, you know about quality living.
Hey, baby.
This was from a quality household.
Yeah. I like my cousins. I love y'all. I just don't want to leave the country with y'all no more. No.
My family loved to go on vacation to Orlando. My parents, sister, aunt, Grammy. We tried to keep it under 7 days in a single place, because after about 7 days, we'd start to want to kill each other.
The last time I've been on a family vacation, we went on a cruise. It was like 2019, I think it was, 2019. Yeah, babe, and it just was lit. Like, everyone doing their big one. Me and my sister was doing our biggest one all the time. We always doing it.
family vacations, you know, it's just very typical if you ask me. Sawgrass Flea Market, Tommy's store, Nautica.
Let me tell y'all the secret. If y'all don't know this yet, to smuggle rum on a cruise, boy, I hope they don't fucking see this. But to smuggle rum on a cruise, just you know the
Redacted.
I'm brown, right? And luckily I drink brown. So hey.
We get up early in the morning, we go on Bahamas there with one bag, we come back with 10.
I absolutely loved the family vacations. And like I say, it was only because like you was going somewhere new, going to see new things, going on rides, stuff like that.
And you always feel like the loser of the family if you don't go. Like, oh, you might be right, and it's like, okay.
You can't go on this travel. I never had experienced that.
So sorry to go to public school, and it's like,
I was a traveler.
So anyway, the point is, it is be lit. I was on my aunts and things. These of them in the club doing their biggest one. Like biggest. And we literally, I mean, it just be a vibe thing. I love my family. My family like really close knit. So yeah, but it's be solid.
Okay, so I have a simple question for you. What makes you want to travel?
What makes you want to stay here? Sorry, I love my country. But I want to see the world. Ain't nothing here to do. And right now the Bahamas really don't feel like it's for Bahamians.
Experiences. Like I'm sort of like the I'll try anything once kind of person.
What you mean? You ever see like the outside world? Like I trying to go every fucking minute. Like I tell you, I've been to Hawaii the other day. That been on my list from when I was young. You know what I mean? Like just seeing places and being like, you know what? I go in there because I need to see this with my naked eye. You know what I mean?
experience.
That's a good answer.
Only that experience.
Experience.
A lot of people is
I like a different scenery.
that.
Oh, it's a getaway. It's a release. Yeah, that's what makes me want to travel.
What makes me want to travel is being tired. Being in Nassau is exhausting at times, and you just want to get away.
Different food. That's number one.
Different food for sure. McDonald's in the States are different than McDonald's here. I tell you that.
They can't beat our fries. And go straight to McDonald's.
Straight to McDonald's, pal.
Nassau ain't enough.
Things. There's a whole world out there. You know, the Bahamas just feels like, you know, like a mini cage, and because we're so behind on, you know, what the world has to offer, you know, why not go and see what the world has to offer?
I like to learn things. I like to see new places, and kind of dip myself in different experiences. You know what I mean? Home will always be home, but I think when you go somewhere else and you see people that do the same things that you do, that have the similar background to you or some shared cultural history, but their societies and traditions develop differently, it increases the breadth of your perspective a little bit, and I enjoy that feeling.
I won't get the from around here.
We ain't talking about no T-bone. We ain't talking about nothing.
No.
Mother, it's 10 piece sitting right now.
10 piece in the States, they got the 20.
That is delicious. Do you ever get the bucket of fries?
With the spicy nuggets.
Because to see all that out there and not want to go and see it for yourself or experience it for yourself, are you okay?
I mean, it's also good to just get away for a while to, you know, be somebody that you're not walking around and, you know every third person that you see in Nassau. So that feeling is also good. It's good to feel anonymous.
Here's where things get a bit interesting. There are some familiar faces that would like a word on this topic. We took some time to ask your favorites from last season their thoughts on the topic, and they had some pretty hot takes. Let's start with Anastasia and Miguel.
Listen, just don't do nothing.
Listen to me. I can't tell that baby something I can tell you. What? Girl, handle your children.
Listen to me. Lil man only have to hit my chair twice.
Once.
Twice. See, the first one, I give you a blind, because you might have, you know.
They know
but
what they
boy,
doing.
if you see
They know what
he
they
start
doing.
throwing a tantrum and he kick my chair twice, I spinning around and I looking straight at your man, your pop, and I say, listen to me, if y'all want a problem here, stop this little mother and stop kicking my chair, okay?
Just threaten to steal them. Just be like, if you don't stop, I take you and you'll never see your parents again. Sit your down. 50-50.
50-50 on what?
Here's my thing.
I think.
But I was like literally like about to start talking though.
Sorry.
Okay. Here's my thing. I am the type of person where like you won't go do nothing to hold nothing over my head. So like, yeah, I may let you pay for something, but I gotta pay for something else. So you don't be like, I pay for this whole trip, because you know when Rowdy come, they like pull them all out. And so I was like, you ain't gonna hold nothing over my head. So I can pay for something. So you can't tell me, oh, I pay for this. I buy this. I charge this to my card. No. I have a credit card too. I'm maxing up points, baby.
You done?
Use pay. Okay. I'll pay.
I said, if you done, because I want to know if I could speak.
I know that's right. Come on.
Stop trying to implicate these people.
Go on.
Everything with you all is sassy to bed. Whatever. I think it depends. First vacation, I probably could pay majority of the bills.
For where y'all going?
It depends. I might surprise you. If you don't know nothing about this, if I carry you on a vacation and you don't know, I pay for everything.
Well, I mean that's granted because it's a gift.
Right.
But I still go.
Like
I
my
still
first,
buy,
the first time I did a vacation, I handled everything. She didn't know nothing.
Well, that's how you're supposed to do vacation.
Right. And then the next vacation was, okay, I pay for this, you can pay for whatever. You can handle activities or whatever you want to do and stuff like that. And then anything else miscellaneous, like shopping or whatever. Then. You go to the airport 5 o'clock in the morning for your Western flight. Western Air halfway to Fort Lauderdale. 5 o'clock in the morning, they halfway.
They about to land in
Your
Fort
flight
Lauderdale.
at 7. 6 o'clock, these niggas halfway to Fort Lauderdale already.
Literally, they can kill. Where you
Bro,
going?
where the f*** y'all going? Where y'all going?
I don't understand.
The plane land.
The
We
door
land.
ain't even open.
We land.
We
They
barely
put-
at the gate.
We
like,
ain't reached the gate yet.
where you is? Like, where
The
you
minute
going?
niggas take off the sign, you at the back of the f***ing plane.
Literally, there's me in 33F. And y'all trying to
You
get
at the
off
back of the plane, B.
No.
And you popping up to start up in the rope. Sit your down.
No.
Sit your down. Where y'all going?
Yeah.
Nah, granted.
And it's be the ones who in the window seat too, you know,
No.
in the back in the window seat. Just-
Some people, I understand, because connecting flights and you gotta get to your next
Yeah,
gate.
but that don't get you off the plane faster.
It does
though.
not get you off the plane fast.
So, be
But
real, like.
you don't want to be in a situation where you need to catch this connecting flight, you to the back of the plane, and wasn't started up when you did.
Well, you should have better prepared and asked them to place you closer to the front of the plane. Let
Yeah,
them
but
know
I
you
don't
have a
always.
connecting
That ain't always
flight,
be the case.
Especially if you know your flight taking off in an hour or less.
You know what my friends do?
What?
Every time they have to take a connecting flight, someone is asked, like they have a special condition, so they is asked to get better seats.
That is morally questionable. Like,
It has worked though.
that's like negative
Wait,
50 points.
everything about planes,
To your name
everything
in the
about
Lamb's
upgrading
Book
your
of Life.
seats, everything about upgrading your seats is about finesse, bro.
Yeah, but don't lie.
So,
I
hi,
think that's a bit
excuse me,
dishonest.
I'm traveling with a special needs person. Can we get some?
And then how do they validate this claim?
Someone just gotta be a good actor. Someone has to be a very good actor. I don't know. Because when I come there, my leg pain one way and I drag it the next one.
No, Miguel. No, Miguel. No, stop it. What is What is that? No, we can't be doing that. If you're doing that, you're going to hell. You could be right next to Roberts, sitting down in the waiting room of Hell's Kitchen, ready to clock in for your shift in hell. You could be there too.
Give your life to Christ.
Okay, back to your regularly scheduled programming. The season 2 cast talks about how traveling changed them.
I've experienced a lot more, grown, seen things I never thought I would have seen, including things that should probably be redacted off of this show.
It gives a fresh perspective on how you look at the way you present yourself. Also, I think what you appreciate of your own country, I think it definitely gives you a holistic aspect of what your country has and doesn't have. And also what you could aspire for, what else you could be, what else you can do, different things.
Hey, biggity. Hey, biggity. Mad.
I kind of
I'm
understand.
very critical.
I kind of
of
understand
certain
what you
things.
mean.
I'm very
yeah.
critical of certain things. It's very hard to please me because I've been to so many different places from a younger age. So it's tough to really meet my standards, so to speak, in terms of customer service. Don't take that the wrong way.
Traveling does expose you to a lot of different things. Like, I was really unaware of certain things until I started to travel, particularly traveling by myself. So like going to different places, different parts of the world and seeing like how people act and what's normal for them and what's weird for us.
These are beautiful questions. Traveling has changed me greatly because it's like, it's so much out there to see from like the Red Rock, well, from my experience from the Red Rocks in Arizona to like just Hawaii itself.
Boy, every time I go, it's be like mightcations. Like I might not come back. That's how I be feeling. You know, new experiences, making memories, meet new people, you know, trying new things. The price of things is less, you know.
Picked up a couple languages. I have a lot more respect for different countries' cultural traditions. And I think the exposure just makes you think differently. So you approach, you know, everyday situations with a little bit of a nuanced methodology, if I could put it that way.
Okay, I can think about this. How has traveling changed me? It's probably shortened my lifespan. How about that? Is that good? No? Okay. I don't.
To be honest, I don't even know how to answer this because if my mommy made sure I was on a plane 3-4 times a year from I was small. So I honestly cannot imagine myself not going somewhere.
So like, I don't know, I feel like it expanded my mind, definitely. You know what I mean? To realize there's like so much more out there and so much culture and so much things to see. You know, I love traveling. Like anytime I get any little time off from work, gone.
I feel like it has broadened my horizons, made me realize that, you know, there are no limitations to anything that you could imagine.
It's just, I don't know, I just feel so small when I travel, and I kind of like that feeling. I like feeling small, you know? I don't know.
Be me a better person. Anytime I touch foreign, buy new clothes, my views on Instagram go up. Like the same people there ain't been where I been, if we being honest. And in the same clubs they been to, the same shops, but I just feel like a celebrity for a weekend. You know, everybody's watching me. Daddy-o.
It was just a new experiences. I think it kind of really just gave me a tremendous new outlook on so many things, like just to experience different cultures, just to see how people do things differently. I think that made me like a whole person, if that makes sense.
And I mean a fresh in person, actually.
Yeah, like a fresh outlook.
It made me a better person, you know, brought me to be up to speed, exposed, and, you know, keeps my mind, you know, on the cutting edge of what the world has to offer again.
Last but most definitely not least, what are some of your gripes about traveling?
TSA, Jesus Christ. I hate taking shit off of me to put it right back on. And people rushing me like they ain't just force me to take it off. I hate that. I hate jacking off belts, taking off shoes. I don't bother me when I travel.
This is where pretty privilege comes in. I don't have that problem when I'm going through TSA.
That security line, although where I understand that you guys have this in place to keep us safe from anything that could possibly happen to us at the airport, it's just that why 6 lanes here and only 2 open?
You know what it is? The fact that it cost me the same price to go to the family island as it cost me to go to like the States. Like I literally could probably book a trip like to San Diego the way I used to do it, which is a smart way. But the way I used to do it, like at a reasonable price, and it'll be like maybe a few dollars more, like maybe $40 more than me going to a family island.
That it's almost easier to travel other places than the family islands. I mean, that's just a general gripe.
Crying babies.
Did you see that video on?
I don't want to be the one to say, I about the post away baby.
The person
What? A crying baby?
Baby crying in the
Like
plane.
a crying baby, a cougher, a sneezer.
Oh, I don't like the coughers.
Free
I don't like the
COVID,
coughers.
post-COVID.
Oh my god, like, cause Clay, your throat dog, would you come on your throat? Like, your throat.
Like,
It's too expensive. Why I can pay $500 to go to Exuma when I could pay $300 to go Florida or $400 to go New York and have a grand time? Get packages delivered to my house.
It's the same price.
What is the same price?
To go to Eleuthero, it's how much?
You mean travel expenses or just in
No,
general?
travel expenses. For the plane ticket is how much to go to Eleuthero?
Oh yeah, same 210 right now.
Okay.
I lied. 205.
210.
Yeah.
210, 205. Okay. To go to Fort Lauderdale right now.
$50 more round trip.
Okay.
Because why the f? It's right there. You only in the air for 20 minutes. Or 10, 15. Why I have to pay my whole to go right there? We only going up and coming down. Why it gotta be like that? You know what I mean? I don't like that. I don't appreciate it.
the people who just come to use the bathroom. Like, who just use the bathroom? No, it's already an hour flight. Why you gotta use the bathroom 3 and 4 times, dog?
Why I can do that? It's just too expensive. I love the islands, but it's pricey. The value is not there.
But you know how much it costs to fly to Maguana right now? Long Island, any one of them?
Maguana exists.
Which means
Maguana exists.
You know what I don't like? Girl on airlines that don't be offering you nothing. Pay and pay y'all. At least offer me some water.
For me, it's for family islands. I hate that. I'm a card boy. I don't like to carry cash on me, and these places don't have cash. Like, oh, don't accept like cards. Sorry.
For sure.
So
Family
that's
islands.
that's my biggest pet peeve for that.
If it's local, what I hate about traveling locally is when we gotta come back and our bag is dropped from a 2-story baggage claim Corso. Like, doop, doop, doop. That's my bag. I used to be so embarrassed, I gotta wait till it go around halfway and sneak it off the belt.
I hate having to open up my luggage. Whenever I return from the United States of America or anywhere else, I have to come through Bahamas Customs. I hate it. So you know what? I'm just gonna get a nice long dildo that takes up the whole suitcase and place it right on front of right on top of everything. And you know what? I'm just gonna do it next time.
That's it.
You know what I do like though? I like when I come back. What's your boy name? Who's be standing by the table after you come from immigration? Oh my gosh. And he's telling me, he's make me feel like, yeah, all right, I didn't make a mistake. I came back for a reason. He's made me feel good. I forget his name. I know him, but I forget his name. He always have a very nice, pleasant attitude, and he makes you feel like, Mother Sick, we really miss you. You know, I didn't miss y'all, but I'm glad y'all miss me. I used to be happy sometimes.
I gotta drop my American accent when I come back. I used to be trying to duck customs.
That's so embarrassing. Like, what you shuffling for? If I didn't tell you what I buy, and it's clear, I have 1 suitcase, they have 5. It's clear.
I much prefer family island travel because I love just the very quick movement back and forth. And as many Nasuvians don't like Freeport, I love Freeport. I think it's great.
As far as traveling to the family islands, man, renting a car anytime near a regatta is a pain in the ass. Anybody who's ever been to Long Island Regatta will tell you, you have to plan that from like the summer before almost. Otherwise, when you can find nowhere to stay, You ain't have no car, you can be stranded, and no one wants to be stranded in Long Island.
Literally, I ain't gonna lie, like literally this happened like 2016 Memorial Weekend, folks coming back in, I clowning. Yo, I'm gonna just do this, I'm gonna do that. Got my red American passport holder. And they was like, excuse me, sir, no, visitors over here. I swear. I was like, and I think I had my custom paper and I said, oh, me? All right, I don't know, just me, I'll go. Yeah. And listen to me. Wait, my bag was full of Target, Walmart.
I ain't gonna lie, right?
Listen to me.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been coming through as a student for quite some time. Because when you come back home, when you come in home as a student, they don't bother you.
Hey, she gotta go to the airport.
I just come back barefaced.
When's the last time you wandered? I feel like as a people, we get so caught up in multitasking and giving dual purpose to our trips anywhere. We never just get to sit in it. My challenge to you is to go somewhere new, domestic or international. Get lost, eat, breathe in the view, and let yourself rest. Because life is hard and you deserve it. Until next time, love, the Gapseed Room.